Hey guys, how's it going? It has been an extremely long time, years to be accurate. I wanted to start making videos again so then I can talk to you guys about so much has changed since last time I made videos that it's almost a whole new world in transitioning. And I want to get back in to filling you guys up on what I've been up to and also with discussing hot topics, etc., etc. But I think the first and biggest thing that most people want to know about is testosterone. I obviously, from my facial hair and my voice, was on testosterone. I was on testosterone for 3 years, and I stopped when I moved down to Florida almost 2 years ago because it wasn't the right step for me at that point in time. A lot of people think when you go get your T letter, when you go to your first initial doctor's appointment, when you go and start your testosterone and you have your 3-month checkup, you have your 6-month checkup, you have your 1-year checkup, it is really up to you to do a lot of the if you don't feel right, going and telling a doctor. Sometimes we don't like doing that because we're afraid something's wrong. Sometimes we don't do that because we don't have the money for it. Starting testosterone is not a cheap process. Almost nothing in this transition is cheap or affordable. You have people that you can find that will help make your transition easier for you that really want to give back to the community. But outside of that, a lot of it is still expensive. I did not have the money to keep going and getting blood work done. I'm manic depressive and I have really bad bipolar disorder. And when those things go unchecked, along with an unchecked level of testosterone, it really made for a personal hell that I was living in every single day, you guys. Like, before testosterone, I was never somebody who would get angry, I'd say. Like, I would get upset or really, really sad and irritated, annoyed, bothered, unhappy. But when I started testosterone, that was the first time I experienced being angry, being mad, being furious, being irate, and it turned me into a total asshole. So for me, it was really the best decision to wean myself off of testosterone until I could afford financially to make sure that there's not an imbalance in my hormones while I'm on it, and also to make sure that I can afford therapy visits, as I've been doing now since I stopped T, to make sure that I'm okay mentally, because it's not just about what your body can handle physically. We often want the physical changes so much, we're willing to put our mental health aside when we already have so much trauma and so much depression rooted in our transitions themselves. So that is ultimately why I've stopped testosterone, you guys. I am at the point where I'd like to get back on it. I wanted to get on it the last time too. But this time I'm waiting until I'm financially stable to afford it, because I don't have insurance. My job's insurance, I did not accept it because it would have been just as expensive. There were no doctors in network that would have covered my transition. So I am looking for an open insurance company, if anybody knows of any, as I'm sure many people that will watch this video will be too. So that is where I'm at on T. So I am now a year and some change, probably like 3 or 4 months off of testosterone. My voice is still the same. Other physical changes that happened have not changed, for anybody who's wondering. My chest did get bigger again. That was unfortunate. And that dysphoria was really unkind to me coming back. And my facial hair does not grow in as thick. I got my menstrual cycle back. Those are really the only things that happened when I stopped taking testosterone. I can't say that the same would happen for anybody else who is looking to stop HRT or is looking to suspend their HRT until they can afford it, whatever your situation may be. That's why I want to talk about it, because there's so many people who have different situations that you might not have found somebody who's going through exactly what you're going through. If you can't afford your tea and you feel like it's making you an asshole, I'm right there with you. It's not a fun thing to go through. I've faced ridicule from people just by trying to be honest and open about the fact that I'm not on T anymore. I faced so much ridicule by people saying, oh, you can't handle it, or, trans men fought for this right, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody has the right to live their transition their own way. My biggest thing is I've done it unhealthy. I have friends who have died. I have friends who have to live with silicone poisoning for the rest of their lives because the areas that they're infected with, they cannot have the product removed. And in this journey, we want so badly to be who it is we are on the inside that we overlook things in the long run because we want that instant gratification. We want to see results now. And I wanted the deep voice now. Well, I got the deep voice now, but I also got a whole lot of mental issues that flared up that I didn't want to. So for right now, I'm doing me. I have a great connection with Nutrichem Labs. They are vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, third-party tested, non-GMO hormone support. The male hormone support will work for women, men, NB, whatever you may be. NB, whatever you may be. I like that. So if you want more information on that, feel free to hit me up. I will be doing these videos more frequently, like I said. I'll probably try to get them to about 5 or 6 minutes so then everybody has a chance to watch all the way through and you don't have to listen to too much of my rambling. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great Saturday or whenever you may watch this. May you have a wonderful day. If you have a question you'd like to ask me, you can ask me here in the comments if you're subscribed, or you can find me on Instagram at Noah_with_no_arc, and I would love to answer your questions. Be sure to send me a message, see what you guys want to talk about, because I don't mind making videos to let you guys know what's going on. I've never had a problem living my life openly. I'm looking forward to getting back out there and talking to you guys about what's really going on, the real tea.